Hi, I'm Nia. Hold on a second. Okay, so hi everyone, and welcome to my podcast, presented to you by Allstate. In this podcast series, I'll teach you how to maintain, and in some cases, fix your car. So, just download each of these episodes, save them on your media player, and then you'll always have this podcast and my instructions as a video guide to help you make both planned and emergency repairs. There's also an audio-only podcast available in the download widget. You know, every single day, it seems like I have to move a mile a minute, and so does my car. Oil is what keeps the parts of your car's engine moving when they're working really fast. So if you don't have enough oil, or if you have dirty, grimy oil in your car, you're at risk of your engine not having enough lubrication and freezing up, which can be dangerous, expensive to repair, and can stop you right in your tracks. But that's no problem at all, because I'm now going to walk you through 7 easy steps for checking and adding oil if low. First, we'll need the owner's manual, a rag, a funnel, and some motor oil. Now, if you can't find the owner's manual, you can usually download it online, or at least find out from the automaker's website what type of oil maintenance your car needs. Step 1 is checking the owner's manual to see what type of oil your car uses and how often you need to schedule an oil change. Usually, you should check your oil about every 3,000 miles or 3 months. Now, if you can't find your manual because you have it propping up a table somewhere, you can check your oil yourself to see if you need more or if it's dirty. Now, we'll check the oil when the engine is warm. When oil is hot, it expands, and then it contracts when it's cold. So different temperatures will give you different results. Step 2 is to make sure that the engine is turned off and to pop the hood of your car. Now, we'll do this by pushing the hood release button and then squeezing the handle underneath the hood. Step 3 is checking the dipstick. Now, once the hood is open, look for the dipstick. No, I'm not talking about the annoying coworker who never refills the coffee after they take the last cup. I have another choice word for him. But here, your dipstick is the instrument that measures the oil in your car. It's simply a long piece of metal that sticks out with a loop on it, like this. The oil dipstick is usually in front of the engine on the left-hand side, and it's usually labeled oil, or has a type of indicator on it. Just pull on the loop and pull the dipstick out. Now, wipe the dipstick clean with a rag or paper towel, then put the dipstick back all the way in. It's easy, it just slides right in. Now, once it's all the way down, pull it back out again. Look at the end of the dipstick. Dipsticks usually have a line marked full on them. Other dipsticks have 2 lines with a textured area in between them. The oil should be halfway in between the lines. Now, if it's lower than that or below the full line, you'll likely need more oil. Step number 4 is checking where the oil is and the color. Clean oil in most cars should be amber. Also, feel the oil. Now, if the oil feels gritty, the oil is dirty and needs to be changed. But if the oil is below the full line, but the oil still feels clean, we can add some new oil. Now, to add oil, all you need is a bottle of motor oil and a funnel. You need to wait for the engine to cool. Now, that's step number 5. You can either wait until the engine has cooled off, or if you don't have the time, we can just use a rag or work glove or some protective covering for your hand to unscrew the oil filler cap. If you just touch the cap with your bare hand while the engine is still hot, you could burn yourself. So use gloves or a rag. The oil cap is located at the top of the engine over here and is usually labeled oil. Okay, now since we waited a decent amount of time, the car should be cooled down. So, step number 6 is using the funnel to pour in the oil. Don't put in too much oil, because if you do, you'll have to drain the oil pan and start all over. Step number 7 is using the dipstick again to check the oil level after we added the new oil to see if it's full yet. Once the oil is full, simply screw the cap back on and put the dipstick back. Simple, huh? This is how you check your oil and how you get both you and your car back on track. Allstate cares about your safety on the road. We want to help you maintain your car more easily and protect yourself behind the wheel. That's Allstate stand.